Hello and welcome to a special Sudoku. So today we'll be looking at Pointillism by a Nerdy Waffle. As part of the Cracking the Cryptic, they have a monthly puzzle prompt, and June's puzzle prompt was was art and or art gallery more specifically. So everyone's Sudoku was some sort of art or art representation. And I went through, and this one is one that stood out to me most. So I decided to try to solve it. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know if this is going to make it to YouTube. If it makes it to YouTube, I guess I solved it. Anyways, let's get right into the rules. Pointillism by a Nerdy Waffle. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Pointillism was an art movement during which artists used an array of dots to create a larger image. Inspired by pointillism, a Nerdy Waffle created a Sudoku using all the favorite circle variants. So digits separated by a small white dot are consecutive. Digits separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio. Digits in a gray circle are odd. A larger white circle indicates digits which must appear in the 4 surrounding cells. Digits along an arrow sum to the digit in that arrow circle, and digits along a thermometer must increase. All right, that's a lot of rules, but it's a lot of rules that we've seen before. So the let's start with the first one. White dot here, a small white dot is consecutive digits. So if this was a 3, this could be a 2 or it could be a 4. Here, along a black dot, we have 1 to 2 ratio. So if this was a 1, this would be a 2, or if this was a 3, this would be a 6. So that's pretty straightforward. Then we have digits in a gray circle are odd. So I haven't done a Sudoku yet that has this sort of constraint on it, but it's pretty straightforward. These digits are going to be odd digits. So if let's say we knew that this was a 4-5 pair, then we would know that it is in fact not a 4, it must be a 5 because it must be odd. Um, A large white circle indicates digits which must appear in the 4 surrounding cells. That's like the puzzle that I did today, July 3rd, where these surrounding cells must contain a 3 and a 6. Not necessarily in that order. It could be 6, 3, something like that. We don't know until we actually go through, but we know for sure these cells must contain 3 and 6. So we know that 3 and 6 can't appear on any of these parts of this 3x3 region. And then the last part, or no, there's two more parts, sorry. Digits along an arrow sum to the digit in that arrow circle. So, for example, here, sum of these two digits, if this was 1 and 2, then this would be 3. This is the sum of these two digits here. And then finally, we had thermo. So standard thermo rules where thermometer must increase. So at the ball bend here, we'll have the lowest digit. It could be a 1, it could be a 2. And as we go through the thermo, it must strictly increase. So, we can't have a 1 here, but we could have like a 7 here and an 8 here, which, well, not in this case. Sorry, I chose a bad digit. 279. This would be a valid thermometer, not necessarily the final solution, but it would be kind of funny if I somehow got that one. But I think that's those are the rules. I think there's some good background on pointillism, and from there, we'll just jump right into the puzzle. All right, so the Sudokus that I've done before are all the genuinely approachable Sudokus, the gas puzzles. So they're meant for not really, yeah, they're meant to be easier overall. So this is definitely probably going to be one of the more challenging Sudokus. Well, at least I would guess. I don't know. But we can start by simply pencil marking a 7 or 9. So for sure, we know that an 8 must be consecutive, or is either consecutive to 7 or 9. It's either 8, 9 or 7, 8. We don't know which. These black dots do tell us something though. So there are only a few sets of digits that can be on black dots. I showed a couple, 1, 2. It could also be 2, 4, 4, 8, but also 3, 6. So the 1, 2, 4, let me spread this out a little bit. 1, 2, 4, 8 forms a chain, and 3 and 6, 3 and 6 form their own little chain. The difference is that 1, 2, 4, and 8 is longer than a 2 chain. So here, anytime you see a chain of 3 or more black, or 2 or more black dots, 3 or more cells that have to be different digits, you know that it must be part of the 1, 2, 4, 8 chain. So, and even better, we don't know it. We know for sure that it's not 8. So this is either 1, 2, 4, and you'll see I'm not pencil marking 2 in a second, or 1, 2, 4. So we definitely know that the 2 is here, and we have a 1, 4 pair here. 1 is consecutive to 2, and only 2, so this can't be a 1, because if this was a 1, then this would have to be 2. So if that's the case, this must be a 4, this must be a 1, and this is either 3 or 5. Same way we need another set of consecutive digits. I feel like this is not very restricted. Let me think about this. This could be 7, 6, without any problems. 9, 5, 3. Yeah, and 3, 4. Yeah, yeah. I think there's a few different ways this could play out. If this was a 5, this could be 5, 6. This could be still 7 or 9. This could be the 7 or the 9. Yeah, I don't see this being very restricted. All right, so I was instantly drawn to this box because I had a nice given digit. But let's see what else I can do. Well, okay, so in the same way, we know that there is a 1. Well, okay, this is a little bit different. We can have 1, 2, 4. We could have 1 again, 2, 4. Oop, not 3, but 4. We could also have, instead of 1, 2, 4, we could also have this be 2, this be 4, this be 8, and then 2, 4, and then once again 8. So, yeah. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. And then if this can be 4 or 8, then this can also be 4 or 8. This is a little bit more restricted, but it doesn't do what I hoped it would do. All right. So, okay, one thing I noticed here, the reason I was using this to explain this, because I noticed that these one length arrows just means that whatever digit is on the arrow must be in the bulb or whatever, not the bulb, in the circle, and whatever digits in the circle must also be on the arrow tip. I wonder if that's interesting. Black dot on an arrow. This was a 3, 6 pair, and this would be 9, which would restrict the 9 that has to go here to there, which I see no problems with. And I don't think it's makes sense to pencil mark all the options. I think the options would be 3, 6, 1, 2, and 2, 4. It obviously can't be 4, 8 because 4 and 8 add up to 12, and 12 is not a valid Sudoku digit. So, if it was 2, 4, this would be 6. If it was 1, 2, it would be 3. Okay, wait. Maybe that's interesting. If it's 1, 2, then it's 3. If it's 2, 4, it's 6. And if it's 3, 6, then it's 9. I think those are all the combinations. So this is a combination of 3, 6, 9 in some opacity, and I guess whatever that turns out to be will give us some more information here. I'm also now noticing that there are 3 odd digits accounted for in this row already, and another one will be accounted for by this. There are 5 odd digits, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We have 3 of them accounted for here, and then one of them accounted for in the consecutive pair, because a consecutive pair must contain an odd and an even digit. So that means we have one more odd digit to place. That doesn't seem useful, but maybe later in the puzzle I'll find a reason to maybe start color coding possible odds and evens. But for now, okay, well, here's something I'm just realizing now. So now that I've placed this 4, well, okay, this must contain an 8. I wasn't paying attention to that before. There's a given 8 here. The 8 must go in one of those 2 cells. But we know even better, because if this was an 8, then the only digit that can be next to an 8 on a black dot is a 4, and it can't be a 4. Therefore, we've placed the 8 and we've satisfied that. And we've pulled 8 out of here, which means, can this be 2? This is 2. It can't be 1, so it would be 2, 4, and that can't be 8. So this can no longer be 2. It's a little better, but it doesn't tell us that the 8 goes here necessarily, because this could still be 1, 2, 4 or 1, 2, 4. 2, 4, 8. Yeah, this is definitely a tough one. But I think it's good to, step out of the comfort zone a little bit. All right, let's pencil mark this. It can be a 1-2 pair. It can't be 4-8. It can't be 2-4, and it can be 3-6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Again, not as helpful as I had hoped. Do we know anything about this column? Minimum this could be would be 1, 3. Well, okay, well, it can't be 1, 3, because then it's 4. It can't be 1, 2. It can't be 1, 4. So the minimum it could be is 1, 5. Pull the 3 out of here to give you 6. Actually, does this need a 1 on it? No, it doesn't, because you could have 3 on it. It's 3, then the minimum you could have on it, again, is not 3, 1, because 3, 1 equals 4. So the minimum you could have is 3, 5, which is 8. No, sorry. You could have 1, 6, which is 7. 7, 8, 9. And that's with 3, 6. Yes. And this could be 7 or 8. Because you could add 1 to 5, 6, 7, or 8 to give you 6, 7, 8, 9. What did this do for me? It has so many possibilities here. 3, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, I have like 5, 6, 6, 7. It's too many options. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well this is bad pencil marking. So this could be 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this could be 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was just trying to see what digits were being accounted for, but this isn't actually good bookkeeping, as they say, because the 1 or 3 could be here, with the 5, 6, 7, 8 down here. But I think this definitely has to be some sort of combination like this, with some low digit and then some high digit to be another high digit, because most of our low digits are used up. You can't do 1 and 4 to make 5, and you can't be 2 and 3 to make 5. So yes, the minimum is 6, which is 1, 5. Again, you can't use 2, 4 to make 6. And then everything else can be used, leaving us with that. This has, again, it's just so many options. So I need to find the break-in. Where do I look next? 8. Okay, well, here's something. I know an 8 can't go here. I know 8 can't go here and 8 can't go here because 8, 9, right? If we just go the minimum that the Sudoku could be, this would be 8, 9, and then this next digit would be 10, and 10 isn't a valid Sudoku digit. So it doesn't place, doesn't place the 8, but it gives me maybe a little more information. 8 goes in the top row. I should delete this before I confuse myself. Or maybe it's valuable to keep that as a combination. I just need to remember that this isn't actually a 1-3 pair, and this isn't actually a 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, this isn't a 1-3 pair, it's a 1-3. This is a 5, 6, 7, 8. Where do I look next? Again, it's just too many combinations. I'm not restricted enough here. Right, well, I guess here's something I wasn't really thinking about. Where I was kind of looking at this, but I wasn't thinking about it too much. Where does 1 go in the column? Well, it definitely can't go there because it's in the box. Can't go here, here. And it can't go there. That means 1. That's not. I thought I could restrict 1 down here and prove that there's definitely a 1 here, which would mean a 3 would go here, but that's not actually true because a 1 could go here. I guess then let me look at 3's then. Can 3 go here? Well, the answer is no, 3 can't go here. And 3 can't go here because this can't be a 2 and it can't be a 4. Well, can 3 go here or here or here? It can't go anywhere here because it must be contained within this little 2 by 2 area. So actually, 3 is down here, which means we can take 1 off of this. It has to be 3, which means if this is 3, then this can no longer be 6 or 7, and we're left with 8, 9, which I think, and we can pull off 7, 8, because this can no longer be 7 or 8, because if it was 7 or 8, then 7 and 3 is 10, and 3 and 8 is 11. Again, they're not valid Sudoku digits. So we can actually pencil mark 3, 5, 6, be a little bit more confident in that, and then we can say, where does the 1 go? Well, again, the 1 can't go here, and the 1 can't go here, here, so the 1 must go here. And if that pulls a 1 off of this, then this can no longer be a 4, right? Because the only way that could be a 4 if it was 1, 2, 4. It can't. So this is either 1, 2, 4, or 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. The only constant is that there's always a 2 staring up this way, and there's always a 4 staring across that way, which, okay, wait a second. there's always a 4 staring across this way, right? 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. There's either a 4 here or a 4 here, no matter what. 4 cannot go there, 4 cannot go there, and 4 cannot go there because 4 is not an odd digit. So 4 must go there, and if 4 must go there, then 4 can go anywhere here. Okay, well, it was an interesting spot, but I guess 4 is not the place to look next. But it was definitely interesting seeing that. Can I do something similar with 2s? I don't think so. Well, maybe, no. I was gonna say maybe I can, but no. 2 was here. Would like block this off, and this 2 blocks this off, but we still have any of these digits. Like the 2 could even go here because you could have 2, 2, which would at least give us that this is a 2, 4, 8. Two, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Again, too many options, so that must not be the next step. I guess really what I should be looking at then is what I should have been realizing before is what digits am I going to put consecutive here? Well, there's definitely either an 8 or a 9 in here. So where does 9 go in this column? I don't know why I looked away from this column. Well, I know why, because I got this 1, which kind of did the weird thing over here, but I think I found something better, is that where does 9 go in this column? Well, 9 can't go here because it can only be next to 8. And if 9 goes here, then 8 goes here, and this has no value. So 9, the only place 9 can go, and again, it can't go on an arrow, is here, which means this must be a 3, 6, which if this is a 3, 6, then we are missing 5, 7, and 8. And the only pair that is consecutive is 7 and 8, which makes that a 5. This can't be a 4, so it must be a 6. This must be the 3. And the 3, 6 stairs down here, which makes this a 3, 6 pair. We'll fix that in a second. But even better, I think that places my 4. Let me think about that. Let me just make sure. 4, obviously, okay, well, it obviously can't go here. 3, 6 needs to appear around here. It can't go here, here, so this must be the 3, 6 pair. And neither of these can be 4. And 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8, there's always a 4 staring there. I think we have confirmed that that must be a 4. And also, if we pull a 3 out of a black dot, then we must also pull out its partner, the 1, 2. And what I'm noticing here is that this must be 7, 9, but actually it isn't 9, because if this was 9, it can only be next to 8, and because it can't be 8, this must be the 7, this can't be 8, so it must be 6, and let's put the 9 in. All right, that was a lot, but hopefully that was easily followable. That makes any sense. Oh, and these must be odd digits. These must both be odd digits. Well, we're missing an even digit. We have 1, 4, 6, and 8. We're missing 2. This must be the 2, which resolves that this must be the 2, 4, 8. 2, 4, 8. All right. I'm feeling good about this. I wasn't so sure at first, but I think I'm starting to get it a bit. So hope I didn't just jinx it. All right, so what are we missing here? We're missing 5. Oh wait, we're not missing 5, 9 because it's resolved. And let me just make sure we have 1, 3, 7. Yes, we're missing 5, 9. We have the 9, so this must be the 5. This must be the 9. That's where these nice odd digit circles come into play. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 5, 7, and 8, I think. I'm seeing that correctly. 5, 7, 8. I didn't get yelled at, so I assume that's correct. And here we're missing 1, 2, and 4, I think. 1, 2, 4. I think that's some good progress. I think that's some good progress. All right. Then where do we go? 5 goes up here. 6 is already accounted for. 8's already accounted for. 7 goes here. 3 and 4. There's just, again, there's a lot of combination. Okay, well, maybe this gives us something, because this is looking at a good, it isn't really, is it? 3. Actually, can this ever be a 3? This was a 3, and this would have to be a 2 or 4. It can't be a 3. So it can't be a 1, it can't be a 2, it can't be a 3, it can't be a 4. Could it be a 5? 5, this could be either 4 or 6. It can't be 4, but it could be 6, I think. 5 is an option. Can it be 6? Actually, one second. Can't be 5. And it can't be 5 because of what I was saying before. Because 5 here, this 5 means that this must be a 5, and it can't be a 5. Can't be a 6 for the same reason. Can it be 7? It can be 7 because this can be a 7. Can it be 8? No, for many, many, many reasons. Can it be 9? This is 9, and this is 9, and this is 8. So yes, I think that's fine. And actually, this gives us that 9 is consecutive to 8, and 7 is consecutive to 6 and 8. So we have a 6, 8 there. Let me just double check. 1, 2, can't be 3 because 3 is next to 2 or 4. It can't be 2, 4. Can't be 4, can't be 5, can't be 6. It can be 7, can't be 8, can be 9. All right. 7, 9. 7, 9. Why is it definitely one or the other? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to see, like, start asking questions about rows and columns. So let's look at this row. I wouldn't say it's almost complete. It's missing a majority of its digits, but I have some possible values already in. So we're definitely missing 3, 6, 7, 9, and we're also missing 5. Nine definitely can't go there, but 9 could still go there or there. 3, 3 could be in any of those cells. 6 could be in any of those cells. Actually, wait, could it? Yes, because this could be 6, this could be 9. Even though we've eliminated 6. Oh no, wait. This could be 6. This would then be like 7 then, yeah. Because this would have to be 8, 9. Wait, actually, this can't be 6. Okay, let's look what it can be. Can it be 3? I think it can be 3. Because this could be 4, 5, 6, whatever. It can't be 4. It could be 5. It could be 6. It could be 7. Right? It has some options. Can't be 4. Can it be 5? Think if it's 5, 6, this can be 8, 9. No problem. I think we're okay there. But can it be a 6? This was a 6. This would have to be an 8. This is an 8. Actually, one second. If this is a 6, I was thinking if this was a 6, then this would be a 7, but it wouldn't. This could be a 9. This could be 6, 9, and this could be 8 next to 7, which is fine. What I thought I saw is that this would have to be a 7. 6, 7, because 6, 8, and 8 must be next to 9. But no, 8 must not be next to 9. 9 must be next to 8, but 8 can be next to 7 or 9. Because I was thinking, this is 7, and if this is forced to be 8 because of the 6, 8, then 7 and 8 both stare here, and that would be impossible. But I think I'm getting a little bit out of hand there, because it can be 6. I think then, can it be 7? This is 7, this is 9. Okay, well, it can't be 7. Yeah, I know that much. It can't be 7 because if it was 7, then this would have to be 8 or 9. Well, the second I put a 7 here, this must be a 9, and a 9 can only be next to an 8, and nothing is greater than 7 that isn't 9 or 8. So this can't be a 7, but I do think it can be a 3, 5, 6, which gives me part of a triple that I would love to have that would give me a 7, 9. No. Hmm. Yeah, again, too many options. Too many options. Can I do anything with any of these digits? What digits can this be? 1, 3, 7. We have almost all of the even digits. If you place a 6, then we just have a set. Right, 5, 9. 5, 9 can't go anywhere there. So these must contain the 5 and the 9. Does that do anything? Those cells must contain the 5, 9. It would be great if I could put the 7 here, because if I could put the 7 here, then we'd have 597 staring here, and this would be 597. We'd have a 136, so this would be the 6, this would be 1 or 3. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Can I figure this out? Can I figure out if this is a 7 or 8? This is an 8. It does stuff to this. This becomes a 7, this becomes an 8. But it's just not restricted here. This could be an 8 and this could be a 7 or 9, and I don't see anything going on there. Hmm. Still have an odd digit to place. And actually, I know where the odd digit is. Can this be odd? I don't think it can be. If this was, I'm glad I've sat and I've got this worked out. Let's say this was 7, okay? We'd have 7, 5, 9, and we'd have the 1, 3. Exactly what I was saying before. If this is 7, 5, 9, right? Staring here, 7, 5, 9 go here, right? I'm saying, wouldn't that be great? But no, it wouldn't be great because you'd have a 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Well, what did I say earlier? This is why maybe the color coding would have been a little bit useful, because this consecutive set must also contain an odd digit, and you cannot have 6 odd digits. Because of that, that must not be the 7, that must be the 8, that must be the 7, which means that definitely the 6 has to go down here, I think. 1, 2, 3. We go 4. Yeah, we've accounted for 1, 2, 3, 4 of the digits, and we have 2 more spaces. Well, 2 more spaces means the 6 must go there, which means that's my 6. And the rest of these digits are, this can be 1, 3, 7, can't be 5, 9. This can be 1, 3, 5, 9, which again is a lot of digits, I know, but I'm trying to see if I can get anything from it. And actually, I'm just realizing 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm looking at odd digits, so these are all going to be odd, but I'll worry about that in a second. And finally, what can this be? It can be 3, 5, 7, 9. Nope, not 8, but 9, which isn't very restricted at all. And this is just going to leave us with a nice quintuple because we have 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, which is exactly the digits that we were missing in the first place. This is just 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, not 8, 9 again. And that's just a mess of a pencil mark, but maybe it's useful. That's 7. That's 7. And this would be 7, and this would be 7. I think that's fine. This is 9, and this would be 9. This would be 9. This would be 9. One of those two would be 9. Oh my god. I'm glad I looked at that. 9. We know 9 has to go in one of these sets. Well, if 9 goes here, then 9 must also go here, which means that 9 will not have any valid place to go. Oh my goodness. So this is actually the 7, 7, right? We can pull this out. We can place the 7 in the box because the 7 only has one place to go. 7 can go here. This can still be 6 or 8, but it's another step. It's another step forward. So what can we say? What can we say? Okay, we've used 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this restricted? Doesn't seem like it. This could be 1, 2. It could be 2, 3. Or 3, 4. Which means that these are just the digits 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, now that this is why I like to come back to this. Again, how many odd digits have we used? 4 odd digits. We can only place one more odd digit, right? So this must be a 2 or a 4. The only option for this is 2 or 4. And then this could be 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I think, let me think about this for a second. This is 2. This could be, yeah, if this was 2, this would be 3, 4, and this would be 1, which is fine. This is 4, and this could be 2, 3 with a 1. This could be 1, 2 with a 3. I don't think we're restricted. But I think this definitely has to be the 2 or 4. I just wish I could figure out which one. What clue haven't I? Okay, well, I haven't really looked at this thermo yet. 3. This was 3. Minimum this could be is 5. And 9. Actually, that's okay. This is 3. This can't be 4. It can be 5. This is 5. Can this be? This could be 9. So we could have 3, 5, 9. We could also have 3, 6, 9. We can't have 3, 8, 9. That's for sure. We already knew that this can't be 8. Let's go back down. Can this be 4? Well, this could be 4. If this was 4, this could again be 5. This is 5, then I think it jumps to 9. This can't be 5, 6, 7, or 8. And because this must be a minimum of 5, right? Because it can't be, okay, let's look at this for a second. 3, 4. Can it be 2? No, because then this would be 2, 1, and it can't be 1. So this must be at least 5. If this is at least 5, then this must be at least 6, 7, 8, or 9. It can't be 6, 7, or 8, so it must be 9. And therefore, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 6, we have our 9. And I guess also, oh no, this can't be 5 because the 5 must be contained here. Yes, and this can't be. Wait, was that bad? 1 second. No, at minimum it has to be 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But this isn't just 5, 6. This could also be 5, 6, or no, it can't be 7. I was like, what? No, of course it can't be 7. I eliminated the 7 from this column because of that 7. So no, I was okay. I was correct the first time. I don't know why I was second guessing myself there. All right, and what that gives us is a 1-2 pair of 5, 6 means that we are missing. Well, okay. Well, I just noticed that, but let's come back to that. I noticed that we are missing 1, 5, and 6, which doesn't do much right now, but maybe. Oh no, we're not. 1 second. Not 1, 5, 6. Sorry. We are missing 5, 6, 7. This is 5, 6, 7. I don't know why I said 1, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. I was like, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. All right. Pull the 9 out of there. So 3, 6. So we know now that this must be a 1, 2 or a 2, 4. Right? It can't be 9. And if it can't be 9, then it can't be 3 and 6. It can't be 4, 8. So it must be 1, 2, 2, 4. There's always a 2, which means you can pull 2 out of there. Let's pencil mark that just so I keep that on my radar. There's digits that I look at and I'm like, these, it feels like they should be, that like they're staring at a lot of digits, but they're not. Because this could be 1, 3, actually, No, this could be 1 or 3. And it can't be, okay, ready? It can be 1. Let's just say, let's ignore this for a second. Based on the row and column, whoops, can't draw. And good thing that a Nerdy Waffle is the artist and not me. So in the row and column, this could be a 1. Can't be a 2. It can be a 3. It can't be a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it has to be a 1 or a 3. Well, we know it can't be a 1 because there's already 1-2 pair using up that 1. So if we used a 1, then both of these would have to be 2, and that's just, it's not possible. So this must in fact be a 3, and this must be a 1, 5, 9 triple, where this is 1, 5. Oh, and 1, 5, 9 gives us that the 9 must be I was going to say the 9 has to be in one of these two squares, but it can't be in this square because if the 9 was here, then the 9 would be here, and we'd have a 1, 5 triple, which is just not possible. So, in fact, the 9 goes here, which means that we know the 9, right? Let's just double check. We're missing a 9 in this column. It can't go there, it can't go there, so it must go there, in fact. And that means that we can place 9 in this top box, because 9 can't go. Well, I guess we could have placed 9 in this top box. Oh no, yeah, we could have. We could have placed 9 in this top box a little bit ago. I just missed that. So this is a 9. I think this must be a 5. And this must be our 4. Yeah, this must be the 4. We can pull 5 out of here. We have a 1, 3 pair, which makes this a 5. Okay, the 1, 3 pair looks at this, so this must be 2, this must be 1. We're missing 3 and 7 as odd digits. And then in general, we're missing 2, 3, 7. Where the 2, well, we already knew the 2 definitely had to go here. But what this also does for us is we're missing 4, 6, and 8. Yes, I could have also looked at the column for that. I was trying to look at the box, but I think it would have been easier to look at the column. So we're missing 4, 6, and 8. Whatever goes here also goes here, so this is 4, 6, 8. All right, just hypothetically real quick, if this was a 4, this was a 4, this would be a 4, and that works. This is a 6, this is a 6, that's a 6, and then if this is an 8, this is an 8, then that's an 8. So so whatever digit is in here is in one of these. So it's either the 4, 6, or 8. It's definitely somewhere down here. What does that do? I don't think it's doing really anything. Yeah. I guess we'll come back to that. What are we missing in this row? Okay, let's look at that. What are we missing in this row? We're missing 1 and 2, which is currently not resolved. Okay. Missing 1 and 2. Okay. We're missing 5, 6, and then here we're missing 3, 4, 8, which again doesn't seem to have a restriction on it. Hmm. So it's a long puzzle. 45 minutes in. But I'm thinking we can wrangle this in before the hour, but let's not count our chickens before they hatch, as the expression goes. One goes there, one goes there. If one goes there, then one goes there. And just for those watching at home or following along, as they say, one has to go there because one can't go there because one cannot go on the tip of a thermo because then you would need a 0 on the bulb, which is not a valid Sudoku digit, as we said before. So what are we missing? We're missing 1368, 1368, but we're also missing 9. Okay, we were looking at 9s over here. We're just missing one 9. Where does 9 go? Well, obviously, 9 must go in the bulb end of the thermo. I'm just missing basic Sudoku here. 7. Just go through Sudoku, make sure we're not missing anything. 8. I think everything else kind of dies down in the amount of digits we're working with. 1, yeah, 4, 3, 5, 6. Yeah. That's okay, but we used Sudoku to our advantage. Gave us a 9, which doesn't do much to restrict this, but what can this be? Be a 1, be a 3, can be a 6. I guess it can also be an 8. I was thinking about it, I was like, this can't, but it can. And this can still be 356, 356. All right. This can't be 7, can't be 9. It can be 1, 3, or 5. Three, 5. 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, and we're left with a 6, 8 pair. Five, 2, 1, 3. Actually, is this always a 6, 8 pair? Okay, if this is 3, right, then, but okay, I think my assumption was that this was 3, 5, but it doesn't have to be 3, 5, it can be 3, 6. This is 3, 6, this becomes 8, that becomes the 4, that becomes the 2, that becomes the 1. Yeah. That is not valid. Hopefully I didn't do anything like that to get myself here. Okay, well, 2, okay, well, here we go. I put the 2 here, but I didn't think about it here. This can't be a 2. We know this can't be a 2 because it's odd, so this must be the 2. Which gives us a 1, 4, which makes this a 2, which 6. Can this be a 6? Should have seen this earlier. 3, 6 accounts for 6 in this. So it pulls 6 out of here, but this also pulls 6 out of here, which makes this the 6, which leaves us with 4, 8, which resolves our 3, 6, but, oh, and that's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight, losing its religion. All right, 3, 7, 3, 3, pull 3 out, and sorry, of course, because this is 3, this can no longer be a 1, 4, this, or 2, 4, this must be, oh, this must be a 1, 2, which means if this can no longer be a 1, 5, this must be a 5, which means this must be a 6, which doesn't restrict the 3, 4. Yes, it does, because this becomes a 4, this becomes a 2, this becomes a 3, this becomes a 1, and let's just go through. We know this is 4, this is 8, this is 1, this is 1, this is 5, this is 4, this is 8, this is 7, this is 5. We're missing 7 from the row here. We're missing 6 and 8, which is unresolved. Well, let's do 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, this can no longer be a 1, because if this is a 1, what's consecutive to 1? 2. This can't be a 2 anymore, so this must be the 4. This must be the 3. That means the only place 1 can go here is here. 1, 1, 3, 6, 3. We have a 5, 6 pair, which is resolved thanks to this being stared at by a 7. This is a 5, this is a 7, this is a 6, this is a 5, this is an 8, this is a 4, and finally, like I said, we're missing 6 and 8. This is a 6, and this is an 8. All right, a 53-21. That is, in fact, a piece of art. I'm so glad that I was able to solve that. There were a lot of really amazing tricks to this and a lot of very cool break-ins to just because there wasn't just one, right? You figured something out, but then there were so many more things. Like I don't know. It just there were things that took me a while to spot, like the 9 there. Why I found out this was a 7-9 pair, but I think pretty early on in the puzzle, and I didn't even realize. Of course, it can't be a 9 because of this 9, and just things like that, or seeing that you know the that this would always contain a 4, this would always contain a 2, and how it affected this box here, or even this column. This column just had so much to it. Anyways, that was Pointillism by Nerdy Waffle. Maybe I'll take a look at some of the other art monthly Sudokus, but this was definitely looking through them. This was definitely my favorite one, I think, and I'm glad that I ended up trying it. Anyways, thanks for watching.